Hey guys, Jessica right here from Seller Labs with another deep dive into some recent Amazon news or Amazon program. Today, I wanted to talk about Amazon Launchpad. If you have ever heard me talk about Amazon Launchpad, this is going to sound a little different to you because I actually do think that Launchpad is a worthwhile program for sellers in 2023. So let me just back up a bit and let you know what Launchpad is. So this is a program that was originally developed to help elevate new to Amazon, maybe even new to market brands through additional Amazon marketing and support. But this program used to cost a considerable amount of money. They would take a revenue share and you were committed to work with them for at least a full year. 12 months were required, and then after that, you could give a 30-day notice to disenroll, and of course, Amazon could drop you at any time. So while Launchpad in the past promised a lot of great benefits, in my opinion, most sellers didn't see a return on those benefits, at least not to the tune of the amount of money they were paying to be involved in the program. It was very squishy. What was offered and how that was measured was just not very robust. And so many sellers left the program feeling very disappointed. I did occasionally speak to a seller who thought that they were getting a lift from it, but they could never really quantify it. The majority of sellers I spoke to weren't at all impressed, didn't think they were getting their money's worth. Fast forward to the end of 2022, and Amazon has actually made Launchpad a free program. So now sellers get those maybe okay benefits at no cost. So why not take advantage of it, right? And in my recent explorations, it seems to me that Launchpad actually has pretty good benefits, not just kind of okay benefits in 2023. So I wanted to deep dive into what those benefits are and kind of give everybody a good overview of what they should be taking advantage of. But the very first thing I want to tell you as I launch into my 2023 review of Launchpad is that, unfortunately, it is now a closed program. As of January 27th, 2023, regardless of whether or not you meet the qualifications to enroll, you cannot enroll. It's closed enrollment. If you go to the Launchpad program terms page here and go and click the click here to apply button, it just takes you to a page to apply for opening a seller account. It doesn't take you to a Launchpad specific page. And as you can see here, as of January 27th, 2023, we have paused enrollment. For now, we will not be accepting new applications or recruiting seller partners, and we don't have a target date for re-enrollment. So to me, given the fact that they just continued the fees to join in 2022, and now they have issued this statement, my gut feeling is Launchpad is probably going away in the future. So it's unfortunate for anybody who hasn't been able to take advantage yet, hasn't been able to join. But for those of you who are already enrolled, even more reason for you to make sure you're taking advantage of those benefits now. So I'm going to skip over the program benefits section here because we're going to deep dive into that in just a minute. But I did want to highlight the requirements for becoming involved in the program. Even though new sellers can't join right now, I'd like to let everyone know what is the current requirement for people being able to join, and then also letting you know what is required to maintain your membership ongoing. So if Amazon were to open this up under the current terms to apply, as you can see here, you do have to be a new, and we're going to call this a new-ish seller in the Amazon store, because what that means to Amazon is that you listed your first product less than 4 years ago, and that in the trailing 12 months, so not total, not forever in your selling account, but within the last 12 months, you had less than 5 million in gross sales. If you meet those requirements and they open this program back up, as long as you are also a brand owner, you can apply for the program. Once you're in the program, you do have to maintain some metrics. So first of all, you do have to be fulfilling by FBA or seller fulfilled prime, which is kind of irrelevant at this point. So we're going to just kind of call it using FBA. You also have to have a professional selling plan. And then you have to meet some basic metrics within your account. Your order defect rate has to stay at 1% or less. Your cancellation rate has to be 2.5% or less. And your late shipment rate has to be 4% or less. So in my experience, you can slip here or there for a short period of time. But when they go to review your metrics, which is an unspecified cadence, whenever Amazon is reviewing those things, you have to be at this metrics or you're at risk of being dropped from the program. One thing that is interesting to me is even without the pay to play aspect, even though it's now a free account, you are still expected to sign up for a minimum of 12 months. Although Amazon still can drop you at any time. And then this last piece is something I think is very, very interesting and that I like to call out because I don't think a lot of people pay attention to this before they sign up for Prime. But if you include product or brand images on your own website or on social media, so not on Amazon, any assets that you're utilizing on your own website or on your own social media accounts, they will be deemed as part of your materials for the Launchpad program and included in the license that has been granted to Amazon. So Amazon can collect, modify, and utilize that content in any way for the Launchpad program, for the way that they are marketing you or marketing their Launchpad program. So as we talk about things that maybe aren't the best about Launchpad, the fact that you can't enroll right now, the fact that you still have to have a 12-month agreement, and then now the fact that you're giving them access to maybe a little bit more than you realize you are. If you're okay with all of those things, then this is a great program for you right now. And I'm going to jump over to the benefits page so I can tell you a little bit more about what you get now for free for being enrolled in Launchpad. All right, so take a look here. This is the Launchpad brand portal. Once you're enrolled, this is a page you're going to have access to check out all of the current benefits and how things are working, training materials, contact us, all of that sort of thing. So at the top, you can see here, announcements and articles, marketing opportunities, quick links. I'm going to jump right down to what matters. And that's going to be these three things here: featured benefits, required action, and auto enrolled. And this is something I really want to call out because there are going to be featured benefits on a rolling basis. Things that Amazon is offering now that maybe are short term or new things that they're rolling out. You always want to pay attention. If you're in Launchpad, you always want to pay attention to these featured benefits. The next thing is the requires action. That is something else you want to make sure you're paying attention to because it's a benefit to you. It's something that's free to you, but you have to enroll in it. So all of these benefits, as I scroll down, you're going to see some are going to be things that you're automatically enrolled into. You don't even necessarily have to pay that much attention to, but it's good to still check it out and know what's out there for you. And then some are going to be things that require you to opt in. And you want to make sure if it's something that is applicable to your account that you do opt in. But I don't think that all benefits are applicable to all sellers. So taking a look at what's featured now, these are either new or added benefit items. Something that I think is a really, really big deal that people need to pay attention to is this limited time offering for waived fees on 2 lightning deals or 7-day deals per week. This isn't a small benefit. This is a big deal, 2 per week. So this is anything that you are running on a lightning deal or a 7-day deal where there is a fee to join the deal. That fee is going to be waived for 2 that you enroll in per week. So I know a lot of brands don't do that many deals, but if you are doing deals, that's anywhere from probably $100 up to $500 as we talk about peak season. If you're doing this during Prime Day or during Cyber Week or anything like that, those fees get pretty expensive, and not having to worry about that is a pretty big perk. Something else that's featured is access to premium A+ content. So I did dig into this earlier and see that if you are in the Launchpad program, you have access now to premium A+ content, which all sellers do, but all sellers have to, or I should say all brand registered sellers do. But all brand registered sellers have to meet a couple of metrics to be able to get access to that content. So you have to have so many A+ content templates approved, and you have to have a brand story, all within a certain time period. If you are in Launchpad, you don't have to meet those eligibility requirements. If you are in Launchpad, you can start using premium A+ content right now. So that's another huge perk. Another one here featured, Vine enrollment fee waiver. You can utilize Vine for free. There's no fee to enroll in Vine. You just have to still give away those free units to Vine reviewers. And if you come take a look in here, just to show you how great this is, it gives you an overview of what Vine is. It tells you what it would be, $200 per parent ASIN. It tells you your eligibility and some frequently asked questions. But it does not tell you that there is a limit. So if you are enrolled in the Launchpad program, you can enroll as many of your products as you'd like into the Vine program for free. Let's say you have 30 products. I think you can enroll up to 200 products right now. That's an announcement that came out earlier this week, and that's 200 parent ASINs. $200 times 200 you could be saving if you were maxing out on this program. That's a huge benefit that is specific to the Launchpad program. And then this offer for discoverability and conversion assistance. This is something new that they've rolled out, where they're going to offer a free review of your listings and give feedback on what you can do. I'll pop over to that one as well, to give you some tips for increasing conversion, increasing discoverability, and they're doing that through a couple of different programs here. So this service includes detail page optimization. It includes what they're calling an IDQ report, item data quality report, which gives you areas that you should be focusing on to improve on your page, actually creating that A+ content for you for free, and then keyword search recommendations. All of this you can opt into, but you have to actually go to this page, find that perk, and come to each of these and click create tasks. They're not just going to do it for you. So this is one of those things that I was talking about where you have to take some action to get enrolled. So without even digging deeper into all benefits, just taking a look at these current featured benefits, I don't see any reason why, if this was open to enroll, why as a seller, if you qualified, you would not enroll, but certainly why, if you're not an existing user, you wouldn't be using all these perks. Launchpad is worth it these days. It's something I would definitely recommend anyone who is able to join or anyone who is already joined be utilizing to its fullest.